Brooklyn team that comes in 15 and 17, and they rely a lot on Mikal Bridges, who's having a career year, over 21 points per game.
NBA this year, just under 11-point difference from last year.
And there is Dorian Finney-Smith on the outside. Cannon that three, and it's all Brooklyn here.
Things around Paycom Center here in downtown Oklahoma City. As the Thunder
that he had to fight through in that pick-and-roll action with Nikola Jokic and Johnson down the lane, that running shot, and he shows the feathery touch as he banks it in. Look at Shea, just trying to probe the defense. Giddey passed up the three, instead pushes it up and drops it in, and we saw that a couple of times in Denver.
With those 12 points and 8 assists. Excuse me, 4 assists and 8 rebounds for Mr. Giddey.
The outside, he's been a scorer his entire career. What a move. SGA slipped inside and then flicked it up with the left hand. Familiar name from all those years with the Dallas Mavericks. A little give and go action. Nicely done. Finney-Smith gave it right back to Bridges. 5 for 5. Not missed a shot yet. And Shea once again going around Bridges, and that time got it right to the rim.
Those easy threes.
J-Dub, little hesitation, got underneath, open man, it's Dort. Off the catch for the three, and Lil Dort buries it from deep.
Down that shot, as he did the other night against Jokic.
Cason Wallace was defending Bridges, but Bridges able to put it on the deck and get to the rim. Way a host of defensive players, and he plays right through it and still scores. Thunder, though, back defensively. Isaiah Joe kept him out of the lane, but that's just a better finish by Mikal Bridges, who's having himself a first quarter with 12 points on the offensive end since he was acquired by the Phoenix Suns. As Josh Giddey pulls from deep and hits. Over there, but he saved it right to Thomas. Thomas all the way on the other end, able to score as he avoided not one but 2 defensive players in the process.
Vinny, microwave, instant buckets.
And there's an instant bucket on the other end. SGA once again on the dive from Jalen Williams. To Thomas. Thomas did not want to go at Jalen Williams, instead pulls up, and it was the right decision. Williams was spotted up over there. Gave it right back to him. High release on the three, and there's Isaiah Joe finding the bottom of the net. Thomas in the corner, hand right in his face from Jalen Williams, and Thomas showing what he's been doing all season long for Brooklyn on the offensive end. Got to get back on defense. Over to Bridges, lets it fly from the outside, and boy, Brooklyn is 6 for 10 from deep.
Take that clip to just continue to tighten up the reins as the game wears on.
Thomas veers right. Tough shot, Jalen Williams all over him, and Thomas still got it up and in. 13 for 19, and it's still just an 8-point game. Shea spins in and make it a 6-point game. Smith once again defending. Shea bowls his way right to the rim. Well, that is a mismatch. The Thunder down by just 3. Meets it around the screen, pulls up for the shot, and that's a shot that he's really comfortable with. Smith, no good, high off the window. It's 2 on 3. Dort dumps it off. Holmgren inside, and what the great finger roll. Chet Holmgren's able to finish off that fast break. He struggled from 3 over the course of his career. Claxton, though, with the offensive rebound. Somehow squeezed through a double team. They're swarming the basketball inside. Thomas, way too much space. Largest increase in the NBA. Shot clock dwindling. Holmgren. Claxton stayed down. Holmgren leans in, and there's that left hand. It really is pretty.
His escape move off, after picking up the dribble. We always talk about SGA doing that.
Oh, and Thomas got fouled on the 3 by Dort. 57% from deep, but the Thunder are keeping pace because they're keeping the offense moving as well.
Yeah, you know what? I was going to say, thank you for bringing that up again. I think a lot of people are happy about that.
Got to run off the 3-point line. Instead, drives in, contact, and just like Holmgren a couple of plays ago.
First, let's get a style of play, and then you can be who you want to be in that style of play.
Style of play, adding the core values
of the night.
Jalen Williams, hard drive, stops on a dime, pulls up, put a little arc on it. Dinwiddie fires it right across the key, and Dennis Smith Jr. jumps up and takes the foul. Thomas. Claxton trying to take advantage, but the double team came over. They swallow him up. He passes out of it, and Smith Jr. with the layup.
Moving on to the game when SGA was not in the ball game to take that lead, and now they're going to
reasons why he was an all-defensive player back in 2022. As Johnson rattles into three for SGA going up against Claxton. As Finney Smith ran off the three-point line by Holmgren, then steps inside and puts it down. Shot. He tried to go high off the window.
That's good defense by the Thunder also.
Shea to an open shooter, Isaiah Joe. That three is good.
Assistant coach Grant Gibbs at halftime about how the Thunder was able to withstand early shooting from Brooklyn to start this game.
It's Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, I don't think you could have scripted that any better.
Offensively, just 5 points so far now, 2 out of 8 shooting. Finney Smith, another crack at a three. That one goes in. And soccer either.
You saw a good shoulder charge.
Shoulder yet. And that time, Giddey gets it to go from deep. Of what SGA's been doing on the defensive end. He was in the right spot and he had those hands up, active hands, got the deflection. Didn't get the steal as Dinwiddie turns the corner and then gets up high. Finds an open man as the ball swings over to Dort. Dort's going to let it fly from three and splash it home.
How about 136 games? That's a tough drive and a finish over Claxton by Josh Giddey. He's at
J-Dub, little hesitation, dumps it off. Giddey was right there waiting for him.
That way as well, except in the first half, mostly Brooklyn was in the lead.
Johnson finds a little seam there, getting through the defense. Sees a crowd. Holmgren, little ball fake for the three, and he cashes it in. Good. And it pops over to Giddey. Up ahead, SGA, 2-on-1, gives it up. J-Dub is able to put it down. Giddey goes behind his back. It's another 3-on-1. SGA had the step on Finney Smith. And the lead grows up to double. Bridges outside, wide open shooter. O'Neal's going to get that one to go. Does not turn it over. They are a secure basketball team. SGA wants the step back three and got the step back three.
And that's going to be 3 points off that turnover.
10-point lead is Bridges. Finney Smith contested. It looked like Cason Wallace might have got a piece, and it goes right into the arms of O'Neal, who just got lucky. Shea goes left, pulls up on the baseline. That's one of his sweet spots. Floor, Bridges declined the three. And that'll be an easy dunk inside by Sharp. Here in the third quarter, trying to keep the advantage, and there's a nice slip move inside as Mikal Bridges kept the dribble alive. Giddey will get it into Holmgren. Holmgren going to waste no time with the three straight away, and he knocks it down.
Well, they've also flipped the script on him in terms of shooting the three-point shot is.
The third quarter scoring. With +7. Still scored 30. J-Dub on the step back. For the most part, Micic sets it up. Holmgren straight away yet again. And Chet Holmgren with another three.
12 in the defense with the basketball.
J-Dub steps into it. And he rattles in another three. Claxton. Too good a positioning inside. Jacque Vaughn trying to implore his defense, but there's nothing he can do to slow that down. Right. Same spot he knocked down the shot early in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie put back on the miss. Couple of games. Finding ways to source offense, and he does it again. At 7 points here.
You got to make players uncomfortable.
Oh, and Mikal Bridges banks that one in. One left, but an offensive rebound for Cason Wallace. And we can run a little more offense here. Wallace on a step back three. Cason Wallace from deep. He's had some shots here tonight, and the rookie is pouring it in.
He took it with confidence.
And that'll be an easy dunk for Claxton. Houston.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's a high arcing three from Giddey. Got it up over Dinwiddie. Get the angle. Claxton. Claxton showing some dribbling skills there. Claxton going coast to coast.
As advertised.
And Giddey, once again, is going to make the Brooklyn defense pay. At 25, that is 60%. Dort trying to increase that number, and that's the kind of night it has been. Pass, Josh Giddey gave it right back to Dort, who tried to soar up for the jam. Got it back for the three. Not going to miss that one. Extended road trip, one of the longest road trips of the season. 4 opponents, 4 different cities.
First quarter, so you made the in-game adjustments, is what you're saying. And that's really a big part of NBA basketball. Team starts out real hot.
Applying a little bit of pressure, but it plays right into what the Thunder want to do.
And go.
Thomas able to get downhill, floats it up and in.
Playing very physical with him.
It's a big part of that victory, that 26-point victory. Waters going to get into the box score from deep.
Well, putting up an average of 124 points a game. They've